everybody. My name is Simone, and welcome to Simone's Bedtime Stories. Me and my pals are getting ready to sleep, and we're going to hear a bedtime story. Hi, Daddy, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yes.
All right. Wanna go to sleep?
No, I want you to tell me a story.
Story. Every day you want a story. All right.
So what?
That's good. Okay, so let me tell you a story. So there is a man, right? There is this man. Bless you. Bless you. There is this man that is observing a butterfly that's trying to come out of a cocoon. What is a cocoon?
It's
Bless you.
like a bag that a butterfly stays in, and then like a caterpillar stays in, and then it transforms into a butterfly.
Exactly. So butterfly, starts as a caterpillar, and then the caterpillar, grows big, and then there is this bag gets formed, cocoon gets formed, and then what happens? And then the butterfly emerges out of the cocoon, right?
But it takes a few days before it could get out.
Exactly. So this man was observing this butterfly that was struggling to come out of the cocoon. And what he did? He felt very bad for the butterfly. He said, hey, this butterfly is struggling so much. You know what? I'm going to make it easy for the butterfly. So, you know what? I'm going to just take a small scissor and cut this cocoon so the butterfly can come out easily. Why?
Okay, what if he cuts the wings?
Oh, so that's what you're worried about. So he didn't cut the wings, but he carefully cut the cocoon. So that made it easy for the butterfly to come out. But what happened was, so he was like looking at the butterfly, wow, this butterfly, came out without any problem. I held the butterfly. So he was also like, part of the process, right? Because he held the butterfly, he helped cut the cocoon and made it easy for the butterfly to get out. So he was like observing this butterfly. When is it going to, become thin and slender and make its big wings and, start flying and all that? But what happened? The butterfly never flew. The butterfly always, kept walking on the floor. It never flew. So really what happens, right? That's part of the natural evolution process. That's part of nature. What happens is a butterfly, it's a caterpillar, and then it becomes big, and then it's part of the cocoon, and the butterfly slowly figures its way out to come out of the cocoon. And as part of the process, when it comes out of the cocoon, what happens is whatever fluid that is in the butterfly's body, right, when it was a caterpillar or inside the cocoon, all that gets filtered out. So the cocoon has a small opening through which the butterfly have to slowly push itself and come out. So when it comes out, the fluid gets passed from the body to the wings. That's how the wings become big, right? So because he cut the cocoon, what happened? That never happened, because it should, as part of the evolution process, it should come through the tiny hole. The other side of the cocoon has a tiny hole, and the butterfly should push itself and come out, right? Because he cut it, it never did that, and the fluid stayed in the butterfly's body. Instead of, had he come out through that small opening, it would have squeezed itself through the hole, and the fluid would have gotten pushed from the body to the wings, and the wings would have grown big, and the body would have become so thin so it can easily fly, right? That's how its aerodynamics need to be. It has to have big wings and thin body, then it can fly comfortably. But because he cut it never made that way. So what is the point? So the point is, sometimes in life, you'll have to go through that tiny hole, which could be a struggle, which could be a thing, which could be a process, which could be an event, which could be a struggle, like this other girl, right? I told you a story about this girl. You have to go through that struggle to get to that bigger form, to become a beautiful butterfly with the big wings and pretty colorful wings. But if you try to avoid that through something else, you will really not transform yourself into that larger thing, right? That's the moral of the story. Do you like it?
What? It's so short.
I'll tell you one more story.
Yeah.
Do you like the story? What did you learn from the story?
So you shouldn't take shortcuts. You should just take it.
Exactly.
You should do it in the way you're just doing it. You shouldn't take any shortcuts.
Exactly. Good point. Yeah. So this other story is about a old donkey. So this man had this donkey. The donkey was carrying a lot of weight for him. He will put firewood on the donkey, and the donkey will carry that for him.
The donkey keeps carrying stuff for him.
Exactly, and he'll put some clothes on the donkey. The donkey will carry it for him. He'll put all kinds of stuff on the donkey. The donkey will faithfully carry it for him. So it's done so many things for him. And one day, what happened? The donkey has also gotten old. So one day the donkey fell while he was going. The donkey somehow fell in a well. Somehow, it lost its direction. It ran and then it fell in a well. It's not like a deep well. It's slightly deep well. There is no water in it. Not too deep. There was no water in it. And the donkey fell. And the donkey's owner, master, he tried to get the donkey out, but it wouldn't come. It just he didn't have all the tools to pull the donkey out, and the donkey was, just stuck there, and he didn't know what to do, and he didn't have food to give to the donkey. It just became so painful. So then he said, oh, the donkey has gotten old anyway. I'm just going to let the donkey die. And, what he did, he got a few more people. Hey, let's just, close this well with the donkey in it, and, let's just forget him. He's old, and he's going to die in a few, days anyway. So I'm just not going to worry about him. What?
That's not so nice.
That's not so nice. So what they said, he got a couple of people, and they started putting dirt in the well. It's a small well, so they started putting it. The donkey looked at all this. What's happening? Are they trying to bury me? You know what? Oh, really? Are they trying to bury me? I did so much for all these guys, and they're trying to bury me? You know what? I am not gonna, let's see what happens. So they put the dirt in it. They put the dirt in it. You know what the donkey did? It fell on him. It's like shook it up and then stood up. It just shook it up and then stood up. Every time the dirt fell on it. And what happened? They kept on putting dirt, and it just shook it up and then stood on it. Shook it up and then stood on it. Shook it up and then stood on it. So what happened?
When they filled it, when it kept shaking and stood, it kept
shaking and stood, yeah.
Yeah, and then it kept going upper and upper, and then the donkey could come out.
Exactly. So that's what happened. So it just, shook it up and then, stood up. Shook it up and then stood up. So it did that, higher and higher, and finally, the dirt came all the way to the top, and then it just jumped out of the well and then ran away. So the point is, there are going to be, when you grow up, become a big girl, when you go to work, or when you even when you go to higher classes, there are people you're going to run into, people that are going to tell you, hey, you're not good at this, you're not good at that, you are not good, or you're not this, you're not that. There are you're going to run into people that are going to tell you that. But what do you have to do?
Just keep doing what you're doing.
Shake it up and then stand up. Shake it up and then stand up. You just have to keep doing. You just have to shake it up, forget what they said, and then stand up. Shake it up, forget what they said, and then stand up.
Stand up and tell them you're good at something.
You just keep doing your thing. You work hard on your thing. If you know math, if you like math, you go really
shake out what they told you, and then just keep doing what you're doing.
Exactly. You should not take. There are going to be naysayers, right? There are going to be good people. There are going to be bad people. Who are naysayers?
I don't know.
People say no to everything. People say no, you cannot do that. No, you should not do that. No, you cannot do that. You're not too smart.
So if I want to give someone a cloth, and then there's this other person that keeps saying no, I don't want it. No, I don't want it.
No, it's not like that. It's more of, people might say, hey, you're not that smart. Hey, you cannot do that. You're not that talented. Hey, you don't have that skill. Hey, that's only smart people like those people can do. You cannot do all that. So there may be people, you might run into naysayers, people that say no all the time.
Things they keep saying, no, you cannot do this.
Yeah.
You cannot do that.
Don't do that. Don't do this. Remember the frog story I told you? So like that, but you should not pay. You should just, I'm not going to pay attention. I'm just going to shake up. They're going to put, dirt on you. They're going to put, tell bad things like that on you. You just have to shake it up yourself so the dirt falls up.
What
and then
happened to the donkey?
That's what happened to the donkey. The donkey just shook it up.
No, after it ran away.
Oh, after it ran away, it just found a new master because he wasn't happy with this master because this master did not, take him out. It just, he tried to kill him. So he ran away and found a new master for himself.
Okay. Can you tell me another story?
No, that's it. I think we're over the time. Let's see.
Okay. Bye, everybody. I hope you enjoyed my story. And don't forget, you can always listen to more.
All right.